Okay, cool. That's fine. Anyway. Hopefully all went through properly. Okay, looks like it did. So I played a randomizer of Cave Story on stream a few weeks ago. I guess nearly a month ago now that I think about it. And well, I wanted to play the actual base game. So here we are. From somewhere, a transmission. Sue? You there? It's me, Azuma. I managed to get away somehow, but I've gotten lost. I found a shelter, but there's nothing here. If you can hear me, please answer. Please? So, I am playing the original freeware version of Cave Story. There are a ton of other versions, mostly on Nintendo platforms, but this is the original. I'm gonna have to actually remind myself to slow down and read through the dialogue and all of that. Because I play this game a lot. So I'll try to present it in the best way possible. We come in here, we can walk past the sleeping gunsmith and pick up our first weapon, the Polar Star. And yet another transmission. Sue, please respond. We're looking for you. Are you asleep? Brother is so lonely. This is fine. He'll be fine. Okay. So I touched on this a little bit in the randomizer stream, but I'm kind of... At least I think I touched on this in the randomizer stream, but I'm going to assume that anyone watching has not played Cave Story. So one of the primary mechanics is the ability to level up and improve your weapons by collecting energy dropped by enemies. These little yellow nacho looking things. So since our gun leveled up, it can shoot a little farther, does a little more damage, and it looks a little different. Sue! Answer me! I'm so hungry. There's nothing to eat, and I've been reduced to eating on cockroaches. That was a joke. If I have to, though, I really will. Hand over the key. No, I won't! Are you trying to protect Sue? She's a stranger. She's not one of us. Sue's a good person. I'd never betray her. Hiroko. When the doctor comes, you know he'll take someone away again. If we don't turn Sue over, it might be you he takes instead. But... The key, Hiroko. Hi. Did I mention everything's fine? What? You're not an enemy? I thought for sure it was them. I'm king. I'm the number one in this village. Not that that means a whole lot with only 6 of us left. Well, 7 counting Sue. She's not one of us, though. She's just an outsider who showed up recently. I'm not going to talk to absolutely everyone, and I am kind of just going to keep moving on. But, you know, when it makes sense. If we wander up into the farm, we can get a life capsule. Which is nice. And coming over this way, back near where they were arguing, we can get into the reservoir. Sue? Yeah, I know her. That's the cute girl who stays cooped up in Arthur's house all the time, right? She showed up here not too long ago. We found her washed up right here in the reservoir. She doesn't seem to like us much. I don't know why, since she's a Mamiga just like us. So Sue isn't the friendly sort, we know that much. And, checking out these little sparkles, we get the silver locket. Probably important to someone. We're just gonna walk right by that fish. That fish is fine. Ah! Give me the key. No! Good talk. He's probably fine. Ugh. Toroko, you're not getting away that easily. It looked like Toroko ran down that way, but we're gonna head along the upper path. We can pick up the map system. And now we can check the map. Huzzah! Okay. Come in here. Why, you? Calm down. Don't worry, she's okay. Ah! Save me! Save me! Huh? You're not with the doctor? Oh, I'm sorry. You had me worried. The doctor's such a mean guy, popping up in our village and taking us away, sometimes even killing us. Like my brother. He killed my brother. Oh, that pendant. You found it for me? Sue gave that to me. Well, I shouldn't have it anymore. King gets his ears all in a tangle when he sees Sue and I getting along. You can have it. Huzzah! There you are! You can't hide, no. I've got the nose of a bloodhound. Indeed you do. The nose, and I dare say the brain as well. Misery? I found her first. You guys are with the doctor, aren't you? So, you're Sue, eh? The doctor has called for you. Come along now. What? I'm not Sue. Ah! Balrog, I leave the rest to you. No, wait! You got the wrong... Not again. I always have to clean up. And here I found her first. What's your deal? You gonna fight me with that thing? Heck yeah, I am. I knew it! Okay, so we've got our first boss. Balrog... Well... he tries. He'll run back and forth a couple of times. And... every third time he runs at you, he'll jump. Pretty much all there is to his pattern. Just you wait. As the first boss, and an optional one at that, Balrog's not difficult. But he tries. Okay. What do you have to say? What? Hiroko's been kidnapped? Well, that's no good. Now the only girl left in the village is Sue. Well, that wasn't very helpful. Let's head over this way. Entry is currently prohibited to the Mimiga graveyard, but if we talk to Jack... What? Hiroko's been kidnapped? Oh no! I've got to tell King right away. He'll go do his thing. The mushrooms in here don't give any weapon energy or any other drops. And the Gravekeeper is invincible to attack. From the front. From the back, he's totally vulnerable. So, the graveyard can be a decent place to level up the Polar Star before you go anywhere. If you know how to take out the Gravekeeper anyway. At Arthur's grave, we can find... Well, here sleeps the noble Arthur, true hero to the Mimiga, and a key to his house, because, you know, that's what you do at people's graves, right? Also, it wasn't too clear because I picked up some weapon energy right after, but when that mushroom hit me, I lost a little bit of weapon energy. So it's kind of a give and take there. Also, this is a save room. You can heal, you can save. Whoop-de-doo. Coming into Arthur's house, there's a healing and a save point right here, too. Notably, despite allegations that Sue would be in here, the place is completely empty. We do want to permit teleportation to the egg corridor. And now that we've done that, well, here we go. Down here, if we sneak past this wonderful little basil, we can get another life capsule. Also, don't touch basil. Basil will kill you dead. Enemies in the egg corridor are just a tad more threatening than what we've seen up to this point, but that really isn't saying a whole lot. Okay, we've got our Polar Star leveled up. Everything is as dust before us. There you are, you monster! I'm not afraid of you. Yeah? What's that? You wanna bring it? Go ahead and try. Even my brother's never beaten me. Ugh! You win! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Huh? Who are you? This is fine. You'll be fine. Everything's fine. Don't really have anything to say to you. But if we come up here, we can get another life capsule. They really do just kind of hand these things out like candy early on. Okay. Now we can actually get into egg number 6, and we need to. Because inside we'll find the ID card. But we don't want to stay down there for longer than we need to. Fortunately, there's another save point in here. And a note. With the shield up, I can't get to number 0's room. I think one of these terminals ought to be able to lower the shield. If we check some of these terminals, we see they tell us the conditions of some Sky Dragon eggs. Number 5's normal, number 7's normal, number 6 is abnormal. That's where we got the ID card. And number 1 is also abnormal. So, we've checked number 6, but still haven't gotten to number 1 yet. But up here we can get the missile launcher. Before we head out. Powerful weapon, but it has limited ammo. And enemies drop missiles now. These just show us 10 through 16. Yep, so enemies can drop missiles. I don't personally tend to like using the missile launcher. Largely because of Zelda games making me feel like anything with limited ammo should be conserved in case I need it later. That was an unnecessary risk. We'll just wait for Basil to pass on by. We hop into egg number 1. Got another missile. And we can use the ID card to lower the shield. Which would have been right up there between those angry-looking gray blocks. Cool, missile launcher is leveled up. We took a little bit of a hit, but we didn't lose too much weapon energy, which is good. Urgh. No one may touch Master's precious eggs. So we've got Igor. Igor will walk up to us and jump. If we're close, he'll walk up and try to punch us. Interesting thing to note, he doesn't have a hitbox when he's just standing. But he does gain one when he punches. If we lower his health enough, he'll back away and try to shoot at us. But we can destroy the projectiles, and he doesn't take too much more than that. For the first required boss in the game, he's also not too bad. Ow. Whoa. Hey, I'm not dead yet. You're gonna eat it this time. Huh? I got creamed by that monster. Did you save me? I mean, kinda. I don't need your help. I could handle him myself. Somehow. I hate this stinking island and I hate every living thing on it. Oh. Look, I think it's number 0. This egg could be our ticket off this island. Egg condition normal. That's what I like to hear. Huh? Password. Looks like you need a password to hatch this egg. Well, crud. If only my brother were here, he'd set things straight. Alright, looks like I'm done here for now. Are you from around here? Doesn't look like it, does it? The words on your cap there. That's not a language they have on this island. Did you get lost? That's okay. I'll let you come with me. We can get off this dump together. In return, you're gonna help me. I mean, I already did, but alright. Also, I'm not sure that that's how hatching eggs works. Also, notably, those healing points will restore missiles. Somehow. Okay. Now I can stop switching back and forth between my weapons. I don't like to use the missile launcher very much, but when I do use it, I want it to be at max level. It does do quite the number on bosses, though. It's not worthless by any means. You just have to watch your ammo while you're using it. So it's never really struck me as useful against regular enemies, at least. Okay, just about back. And there we go. At least that's the only place I can assume she went. Izuma, are you there? You okay? Sue? Is it really you? It's me, Sue Sakamoto. You got away too then? Where are you right now? I found some dragon eggs. Is Mom with you? The door's stuck and I can't get out. I'm still in this shelter sort of place. The sector code is Grasstown. See if you can run a scan on it from there. Also, Mom's not here. I think she might still be with the doctor. Do any dragons look immediately hatchable? At least one of them does, but is locked up with a password. Can you do anything about that? Well, anyway, I'm coming to help you. Just wait right there. Gotcha. Oh, by the way, I really could use some food. When's that other boy getting here? You're back. I've been waiting for you. Yeah? What now? I'm kinda busy. Hiroko's been kidnapped by the doctor's henchmen. What? And we're holding you responsible. Let me go! Oh, no, you don't. Well, I am forced to conclude once again that this is fine. Welcome back. Who's back? She's been locked up in the cage outside. When the doctor's flunkies come, we're going to try to get Hiroko back. in exchange for Sue, you see. It's not very nice, I know, but Toroko is one of us. That's what you get when you act alone. Let me out this instant! Hold your tongue. You're the reason Toroko got kidnapped. Our only chance is to turn you over to them and hope for the best. You creep-eyed freak! If we don't get Toroko back safely, I swear I'll tear you limb from limb. Friendly conversations. This is the fate of all who disturb the order of our village. Yep, I'm stuck. The doctor's minions kidnapped a Mimiga thinking she was me. Her name's Toroko, and when none of the other Mimiga would have anything to do with me, she alone was friendly and kind. I know. Why don't you go in my place? My brother's in a location called Grasstown. Find him and bring him here. Well, we got our next mission. Should probably save. Onward to Grasstown. Hello. My name's Santa. I was off drawing some water when I suddenly got attacked by monsters. I got away and ran back home. Somewhere along the way I dropped my key. I'm locked out of my own house. Well, that's a problem. The monsters here still look pretty familiar, but they hurt a lot more. Ow. Well, that's annoying. Good thing we saved. But we found the key. There we go. I want to see if I can recover just a little bit more. Have some help? Help, please? No? Alright. Enemies don't respawn until you leave the area, so... nothing we can do right now. Oh, that's the key to my house. Thank you. Go inside. I've got a nice reward for you. I like presents. Okay. Thanks, you really saved me there. Here, you can have this. We got the fireball. You're looking for someone? I haven't seen anyone else around here. If you want to go searching farther in, you'll have to pass through the fireplace in Shaco's house. For the fireball, here's a little bouncing fireball, kind of like the fire flower in Mario. And this is actually really nice for the area, because it bounces up and down along hills, so it's a little better at dealing with stuff than the Polar Star is. As it levels up, it starts to bounce a little more, travel farther, and do a little more damage. It goes from 2 to 3 to 4 fireballs on screen at a time, which is really nice. It's also super useful against some bosses, because your only limit is how many there are on screen, and they go away as soon as they hit an enemy. Or at least... yeah, they go away when they hit an enemy. So, if you stand right next to the boss, and you press the fire button, you'll do damage real fast. Their trajectory is also modified by your velocity a little bit. So if you move around, you can get them in all sorts of fun places. Hello there. Goodness, that's a dangerous item you've got there. Are you a traveler? Hold beyond the flames. Oh, you'd like to go through my fireplace? Then you'll need the jellyfish juice you can get from the jellies. Good to know, thanks. Bye. Hey look, jellyfish. Hey look, jellyfish that hurt a lot. I forgot just how much damage they do. 5 is nothing to sneeze at where we are right now. Also, Fireball can't break blocks. Nor is it very good at fighting airborne enemies. Because they fall. The fireballs, not the enemies, necessarily. It's not bad from above, though. So right up here, we got a real big jellyfish. And now, we got a treasure chest. What's up? And rather than taking that to Chaco's house, we're actually gonna go back to Santa's, because we've seen fire in one more place. So hooray, now we've got charcoal. What do you need charcoal for? Nothing yet, but we might need it eventually. Also, I totally didn't even acknowledge that life capsule we got, did I? There was a life capsule, we got more health now. Huzzah. Fireballs also do a little bit of glancing damage. So if you almost, but not quite hit with them, they'll be almost, but not quite as effective. Okay, there's one other fireplace that we can get to right now. It is back in Mimiga Village. We're a protagonist. Time waits for us. Up here in the assembly hall, there's another fire. If we put that out, we get the bubbler. The bubbler is a bubble gun. Super useful, right? Let's go ahead and save while we're here. Back to Grasstown. There we go. So, as a weapon, the bubbler is pretty bad. At least, right now. The bubbles only do 1 damage. They don't come out faster if you hold the button. And I just got stepped on. And that's health, not weapon experience. Well, now I got a little bubble machine gun. We can't just shoot all the time, but it does regenerate ammo naturally. Okay, well, I have to not screw up. This is really sad. The spread of the level 2 bubbler does make it a little bit difficult for dealing with a single target, but it's certainly much more actually usable than the level 1. Oh dear. He's escaped. There we go. 1 more jellyfish juice. Because we still do need to get through Chaco's fireplace. Soon we will see the level 3 bubbler. Very soon. Nice. Okay, so level 3 makes bubbles that start to float around you, and then they'll fire off after they've floated for a second, or if you let go of the button, they'll all fire off at once. Super useful against aerial enemies, or even just swarms in general. There are a couple of places where it's going to be real nice to have the level 3 bubbler. Especially for a cloud of bats. Or a yet-to-be-formed cloud of bats. Or, hey look, more bats. They've also got really good range. So, definitely a little bit more difficult to hit. Yeah. A little more difficult to hit a lot with than the Polar Star, but it's got more range and a substantially wider spread. Now I've got this locked door and a crack in the wall. Hey, over here! You look like a nice young man. Could you help me out? I'd really like to get out of here. Eh, why not? Thanks. Take this. That barely looks like a key anymore. I found this on the floor. Go unlock the door with it, will you? Can't. What? Not the key to this room? Well, that's just great. If there's no keyhole, then we'll just have to break the door down. Now how would we do that? And that may be a motorbike. Well, before we help this unknown stranger, all my weapons are at max, I just want more health. We're gonna walk into this nice room with a skull on it. Introducing presses. They're sort of like the thwomps in Mario, in that they fall on you. And those are very much instant kill. Don't touch the bottom of a press. But unlike thwomps, they can be destroyed. Whoops. The bubbler levels down really quickly. At the start of the game, you lose 2 points of weapon energy for every 1 point of damage you take. Also more missiles. Huzzah. So, adding experience past level 3 really just functions as like insurance for the weapon. But the bubbler doesn't have much of that. There are only 2 weapons with less insurance, and one of them you don't want the insurance for. This is a robot. This is a power terminal. It turns on fans. Also, that's the door that the rusty key was for. Intruder alert. Commence destruction. Huzzah! Did you know that Did you know that the Mamiga I found wasn't Sue? I did. You said that. That's right, she wasn't. The doctor had a huge fit. Smacked Misery around pretty hard. Poor girl, don't you think? But after all, we can't defy our master. So goeth the rule. Anyway, I'm here to break you apart. Doctor's orders, of course. You ready? The Balrog's back. We'll shoot some projectiles at us, we'll fly around, and make a wave of more projectiles. You can actually, if I can get it to work effectively, you can actually just stand on him. After he takes enough damage, which he still hasn't taken. Good grief. Yeah, there we go. After he takes enough damage, he'll stop flying and he'll just jump. What are you? Once again, not too bad. How's the robot doing? Let's, yeah. Thank you. You're a nice person. And so strong. Thanks for saving me. I'd like to pay you back somehow, but all I know how to do is make explosives. The door's rusted and you can't get it open. What? A human is trapped inside? You truly are a good person. Understood. I'll make a wonderful bomb for you. We'll blow that door to smithereens. I'll need you to collect bomb-making materials. Charcoal, jellyfish juice, and gum base. I'll make your bomb as soon as you bring me all the materials. Well, we finally have use for that charcoal. But we do need to go back and get some jellyfish juice. Before we do that, just in case I screw up, we're gonna save. Now that we've got the fans on, we can actually get back. Well, for one thing, we can get back at all. Well, that wasn't quite as effective as I would have liked. But there's also a fan over here. We can just get back that way and we don't need to go through her house anymore. I honestly don't know how any normal person gets around this area. Because either A, who builds their house in such a way that you cannot proceed without going through the fireplace? Or doing some wild fan jump. Oh dear. Invincibility frames are important. Okay. One more jellyfish juice for the road. But yeah, either you build your house so the only way to get past it is to go through the fireplace or perform some crazy fan jump, or you built the rest of the area such that the only way to proceed was through this poor person's fireplace. What happened? Okay, now that we've got the jellyfish juice. Let's come over here and talk to our mysterious friend. What? Explosives? Yeah, that could work. So you're collecting the materials. Wait, did you say gum base? Hold on a sec. Here, take this. It's a gum key. It was hanging on the wall. It says gum on it. There's gotta be some connection. I'm depending on you, young man. Ooh. Let's check this abandoned house. Sorry, hut. More missiles. Anger Bunny. No more Anger Bunny. I am sorry. Okay. The only direction we haven't gone in is, well, further right. Now that the fans are on, we can get up and around this way. Go ahead and save again. Because I don't trust myself. Fighting I'm pretty confident in. Jumping, well. But with a gum key we can get in here. This is gum. And this is gum base. And this is misery. Oh. We meet again. Do you remember me? Indeed, in the Mimiga village. I hadn't noticed before, but aren't you a soldier from the surface? I wasn't aware that there were any left. Misery! Watch out, that one's a fighter. Stronger than a Mimiga, even. You don't say. Soldiers are your duty. Come back when this one's in pieces. Well, he's a frog now. And I messed up. Oh well. Only the open mouth is vulnerable. So this is another case where that whole fireball rapid fire thing is nice. Because it does a lot of damage real fast. Now, the speedrunning approach to this boss is to use invincibility frames from tiny frogs to sneak around behind him and get him to turn around. It goes a little bit faster that way. But either way, there is Ballfrog sorted. And we've got all the materials. I was really hoping that any of those would drop hearts. Thanks, Singular Bat. Okay. Have you found all the materials yet? Oh, the charcoal. Oh, the jellyfish juice. Oh, even the gum base. Then let us begin. It is finished. Go on, blow that door up. Cool, now I never have to do that voice again. Probably. Well, you got the bomb ready yet? As a matter of fact... Woohoo! You did it, my boy! I knew you could, the minute I laid eyes on you. Anyway, my name is Kazuma Sakamoto. You can call me Kazuma, that's fine. I was lucky enough to escape from the doctor, but unfortunately my teleporter sent me here. I thought I was going to starve. I owe my very life to you. No, by the way, you wouldn't happen to know the Mimiga village, would you? Sue? You've met Sue? Ah, I see. You came in Sue's place to find me. Alright then, lead the way to the village. Huh? Kazuma? Professor Booster, you're safe. Yes, more or less. And how is Sue? She alright? She's at the Mimiga village. This young fellow was just about to guide me there. Oh, do you two know each other? No. No, we've never met. Never mind. We must hurry to find Sue. The doctor has begun gathering the Mimiga. It seems he has become aware of the red flowers. But Sue, will the red flowers affect Sue as well? Just like the other Mimiga? Kazuma, the doctor has begun gathering the Mimiga. You know what that means, don't you? You mean the war? Precisely. We have no choice now but to stop him. Stop him? But how? I have an idea. For now, let us hurry to where Sue is. We'll talk then. You two, come along. Let's save so we don't have to do all that again. So then, young man, can you lead us back? Kazuma. Yes, sir? Can you operate that? I believe I can. It won't stop! I'll just add it to the long list of things that are fun. I hope you like bubble sounds. Okay. There we go. Back to full health. For the moment. Not looking so hot indeed. So we're weapons? That's right. The doctor wants to use the red flowers to make you attack the humans. Why does he want to do that? That man is like a demon. And he's going to use those flowers on Toroko? As far as I can tell, he's still looking for them. We can only hope he doesn't find them. If he finds those flowers, Toroko, she would go wild. A weapon of death. I'll never allow that to happen. Ugh. Are you okay? My life flashed before my eyes. Kazuma! And Professor Booster! Oh. You're alright then. Well, more or less. Who's that Mamiga? That's King. A friend of mine here in the village. There used to be tons of Amiga here. Nearly all of them, though, have been kidnapped by the Doctor's goons. Even King has lost friends. The Doctor's plans are proceeding exactly on schedule. If we don't do something soon... Welcome back! Looks like I owe you yet another one. With my brother's help, we should be able to get around the password for that egg. Booster, can we take this little guy with us when we go? Professor. Huh? Sue, my dear. We have to suspend our escape. The Doctor has located the red flowers. What? While he has not yet acquired them, it is only a matter of time. The location is the Sand Zone. The flowers are apparently to be found somewhere in the Sand Zone. The Sand Zone? You mean that's where we'll find the Doctor? Well, more likely one of his servants. If we don't destroy those flowers before they get their hands on them. However, the Sand Zone is exceedingly dangerous. Even supposing we made the trip, there's no guarantee that we would return alive. You're giving up? Actually, there's one of us who's a perfect match for this job. It's you. Who is he? In fact, this is one of the armed scout robots that were dispatched to this island 10 years ago. A robot? My impression was that they had been completely wiped out, but I do not know the particulars. It's entirely possible that one of them could have... Professor, I've connected to the sand zone. I see. You are the most suited to exploring this island. Please, give us your aid. And yet another mission. No rest for us. Well, off we go to the sand zone. Who could that be? Bubbler's fun. Level 3 Bubbler destroys blocks though, so I took out most of the walkway. Let's step into the wine cellar over here. Ah! Ooh, we have a visitor. I know what it is you're looking for. But wake up! Mimiga aren't your enemies. Mimiga are harmless. Too bad for you, but I'm on their side. You're going down. Not one for conversation, are you? Victory indeed. That machine gun is dangerous. Also, she has a shield that blocks missiles. You win. I can't fight anymore. I suppose you're going to kill all the Mimiga, just like the other robots. No. Oh! You're with the Mimiga too? That's right, there's nothing bad about them. I'm Curly. Curly Brace. When I woke up, I was with these children. I don't have any memories before that. Amnesia, you might say. I was probably a Mimiga butcher just like the other robots. Oh wow! That polar star of yours is in awful shape. You want to trade it for my machine gun? No. Really? Well, if you ever change your mind, I'll be here. Let's see. You're looking for red flowers? There's an old woman named Jenka who might know about that. Oh right. If you go to see her, you ought to bring along the dog next to the bed. We may as well heal up. Took a bit of damage there. And dog. We will take the puppy. Huzzah. Nice meeting you. I'm sure that Curly's existence will never be relevant again. But if we're careful about breaking our way up here, we can get this life capsule. Oops. The bubbler can be pretty useful against all of these, but I prefer a slightly more cautious approach with all of these breakable blocks around. Gosh dang it. Also, we really don't want to go down there. One of the Mimiga in that house with Curly would have told us, but there are angry sand crocs. There's a save point in here if we need it. This is a much better location for starting to refill weapon experience. I keep accidentally switching to the missile launcher when I mean to switch to the Polar Star. Not helpful. Health refill there, sand croc there. I see Balrog failed in his duty. Oh, you look like quite a fighter. But at this juncture, you're proving yourself rather a nuisance. Shall we settle this? No, there's no need for me to get involved. Remember how I said the fireball could do a lot of damage to bosses? Remember how the dogs are really loud? So yeah, Omega. First, he'll just kind of emerge from the sand and throw things at you. After he's taken enough damage, he'll start jumping around instead. This is what happens when I leave my door open so I don't overheat. Okay, I'm gonna run back this way, and I'm gonna pause a moment at this save point. And I actually need to use the bathroom. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll close the door when I'm on my way back in. Back in a moment. It occurs to me that it was theoretically possible for an enemy to get up here, and I probably should have paused. Oh well. Here are those sunstones that they mentioned. Good to know. A moment. Oh, Jonathan's mask. Let's come down here. And talk to Jenka. Oh my precious puppy. You brought him back, I take it. Many thanks. What's that? Red flowers. Huzzah! How's it going, Jenka? Ah, Balrog. You're doing well, I see. And how is my half-wit of a daughter faring? Half-wit? You mean Misery? She's fine, just fine. A new master has appeared. This time the Earth will be ours. So once again, you two plot to... I'm not here to give you any trouble. I just came to collect the key to the storehouse. The one where the flower seeds are kept. My, what on earth are you talking about? Oh, playing the fool, are you? I see how it is. So you've chosen to betray us. You'll regret it. A new master. That good for nothing. There are actually 4 others. 4 more puppies of mine. And my hips are so weak. Did this old woman trouble you to find her other puppies for her? Sure. We got some puppies to wrangle. And we actually saw a hint towards one of them right up here. If I can make it in. A nice little paw print tile tells us that we can get through. And there's a life capsule and a treasure chest. Take the life capsule, and the treasure chest has a dog. Huzzah! Specifically, the Switch release of Cave Story actually allows you to stack all the dogs on top of each other. You can carry more than one at a time. We can't do that here. My, how quick! That is indeed one of my dear puppies. Soldier from the surface, aren't you? It wasn't long ago that hundreds of robots like you came to this island. Countless Mimiga perished at their hands, as did the humans who tried to protect them. Cornered, the Mimigas finally ingested the forbidden red flowers, and in their murderous rage began to strike back against the robots. Had the red flowers not existed, the Mimiga might have vanished entirely from the island. 3 more left. Good luck. Okay. Good to have our exposition broken up by puppies. Yet again, the bubbler is your friend, or aerial enemies. It just shoots so much. The sheer volume makes it useful. There's another puppy in here. But it is dark. If we check our map, we can see that there are a couple of different passages leading up and around. And the safest is right here. Take another puppy. We don't want to go down there. There's a sand croc. The bubbler is a totally optional weapon. Naturally, you'll only get it if you take a jellyfish juice back to the assembly hall. But it's really nice that the fireball and the bubbler are introduced potentially around the same time. So you go from having a general weapon and a limited use weapon to a very specialized weapon for the ground and a very specialized weapon for swarms of enemies. Anyway. Ooh. Yes. That is certainly one of my darling puppies. Thank you kindly. We're up to 3 now. Have you ever seen a frenzied Mimiga? The cornered Mimigas hoped that the red flowers would grant them strength. They ate them, and then they fought the robots. However, you know what happened to them afterwards? It is a sad tale. The enraged Mimiga is likely unable to control their own actions, disappeared without a trace. If rumors are to be trusted, they descended to the surface, where humans live. An army of ferocious Mimiga loosed upon the earth. If that were true, you understand now. You understand how dangerous the red flowers are. 2 more to go. There's a lot going on. It's safe to assume that both Igor, who we fought in the Egg Corridor, and the... oh dear. The similar enemy that we fought in the hut in the bushlands. It's safe to assume that they're both frenzied Mimiga. Running dog. This dog is easiest to catch if you run the same direction as it. He just runs back and forth along this little area, so there's no need to go back after it. There we go. They seem to just adore you. My puppies don't waste their affection on bad sorts. Many thanks. You're after the storehouse key, aren't you? Wherein lie the seeds to the red flowers. I don't care who you are, you're not getting the key. Open the storehouse would invite that same tragedy all over again. 1, 2, 3... There's only 1 left. Actually, we should save. I don't want to find all the puppies again. Okay. Pick up these. Not to get hit by any bones. Excellent. And jump up here. These hills once again look like a job for the fireball. The biggest issue with the fireball is that if you fire everything all at once, and there's an enemy throwing projectiles like that last one, you can't shoot again until after at least one of those fireballs goes away. This, by the way, is that other area that I mentioned where it's really nice to have the bubbler. Because there's a whole lot of birds. And granted, the speed makes it pretty easy to hit... Whoops. To hit a bird if, you know, a stray bubble aggroes it. So those birds only go after you if you hit them. It can be a little easy to get overwhelmed, though. Especially if you actually get hit. One more dog. Go ahead and save just to be safe. It's like that's what that means. Because I haven't gone over it, but those really big angry-looking spikes are instant death. Smaller spikes only do usually 5 to 10 damage, but which is still significant, but it doesn't do 127 damage and kill you instantly no matter how far you are in the game. Unless you're playing the... No, even in the 3DS version, unless you're abusing rampant glitches, you still can't get more than 127 health. Now, if you are abusing rampant glitches, that's an entirely different story, and a hilarious one. The storehouse key? Why, thank you, you shouldn't have. Catch you later. Wait! Well, that's a problem. You? The key. They stole the key. Please, you must stop them. They plan to enrage the Amiga and release them onto the surface. Oh, yes, you might want this. The life pot is excellent. You can use this once, but only once, to restore your health. The life pot is really good, but it's so good that you don't want to use it when you don't have to. I should save again. I don't trust myself in any situation that requires jumping past death spikes. I mean, I haven't messed up yet, but I am by no means perfect at this game. Gosh darn it. Case in point. At least there's a healing thing for the storehouse. And fortunately the bubbler doesn't take too much to level up, like I mentioned, so it's easy to get back. Yeah, that went way better than using the fireball. Most other weapons struggle on hilly terrain, since, you know, they shoot straight ahead. But unless you can either get reliably close, or well, on flat ground, the fireball usually isn't the best choice. Okay, one more bird. Cool. Interestingly enough, some of those background objects that, like that set of bars to the left of me, are actually solid for enemies. So they keep the enemies from getting in over here. My lord, I have brought all the seeds as you requested. Well done. By the by, the flowers that bloom there, are those the demon flowers? Indeed. My. They're more uncanny than even I had imagined. My lord, shall I consume one as a test? No, let us not do that. Instead, let us test the reaction on a Mimika. Yes, my lord. Where am... Ah! Uh-oh. Where do you think you're going? Balrog, feed this one a flower. You got it. No, stop! Eat it! Eat it! Get your hands off of her. Hiroko, are you okay? Eh? My head. No! You're that doctor! Why, yes. I am the doctor. And from now on, I am your new leader. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Now, what exactly is it that you plan to do with that sword? I'll kill you! My, are they really so fragile before the rage takes them? Oh, you're that soldier from the surface. You've come at a splendid time. Here, they're all yours. Oh, no, don't thank me. Have fun, you three. Okay, so this sucks. Hiroko. So, Hiroko. She'll jump around. She throws blocks at you. Those blocks, as the name may imply, block your shots. And they do a crap ton of damage. I think 8? Fireball tends to be what I use against Taroko. But with all the jumping she does and the blocks that interrupt your attacks, it's hard to get very much damage on her at a time with it. Wow, she really just won't stop moving. Taroko is definitely the toughest boss we've seen so far. I might have gotten hit more by Balfrog, but Taroko hits like a truck. And she punches you in the heart, just like she punches you in the gut. There we go. Ugh. It's too late for me. Will you avenge me? We got King's Blade. All our friends are dead, but at least we got a cool sword. Huzzah! Sorry. Oh, you're alive. You remind me of the one back then. A tough little robot just like you. I can see confronting you directly just makes things complicated. To the labyrinth with you. And you as well. Huh? Heavens, that felt good. I bet Misery tossed you down here. You poor thing. This is the island's trash heap. Once you get in, you never get out. Well, this looks fun. I'm not confident that I can get through the entire labyrinth in the next 20 minutes. So instead, I'm gonna go ahead and save here and call it for now. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be picking up from here next Tuesday, and we'll be picking up the Earthbound randomizer where we left off on Friday. I'll just leave this whole snafu to be processed. Have a good evening, everyone.